Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Alwyn here. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day as always. A lot of stimulus updates today, a lot of good news, so let's get right into it. So the $2,000 stimulus checks have just passed in the House of Representatives. It required a 2/3 majority vote, which it did reach. It passed in the House 275 to 134. The next steps is for the $2,000 stimulus checks to be passed in the Senate and then go to President Trump again to go ahead and be signed off. However, keep in mind this is nowhere close to being official yet, as no one knows whether or not it will even go up for vote in the Senate, depending on whether Mitch McConnell wants it to go up for vote or not. If it does not go up for vote, the Senate will need again a 2/3 vote in order for it to pass the Senate and go to President Trump for a sign-off. However, keep in mind in the Senate, the majority of the Republicans were voting against the $2,000 stimulus check as of now. The politicians who voted yes include 231 Democrats and 44 Republicans who voted for the $2,000 stimulus checks. Chuck Schummer, the leader of the Democrats, stated that not a single Democratic politician will be voting no or voting against the $2,000 stimulus checks. However, two Democratic representatives have voted against the $2,000 stimulus check, despite Senator Chuck Schumer saying that no Democratic representatives would be voting against the stimulus checks. 130 Republicans and 2 independents have voted against the $2,000 stimulus checks. The first wave of the second stimulus check, which keep in mind is the $600 stimulus check, which both the House passed, the Senate passed, and President Trump just recently signed off on, that is expected to be sent out they're hoping this week by Wednesday or Thursday. However, it will most likely be shifted to next week, sometime around mid next week. The unemployment benefits will really depend on your own state, as we're getting word that some states will be on time, whereas other states will have a lapse and they will not be able to pay unemployment benefits out in time. Specifically, the state of Michigan came out and said that now their unemployment benefits are delayed and it will lapse as a result of President Trump's delay by 5 days to go ahead and sign off on the second stimulus package. Whereas New Jersey, on the other hand, has said that they will be in time for their unemployment benefits to be distributed. Senator Bernie Sanders tweeted on Twitter saying that this week on the Senate floor, Senator Mitch McConnell wants to veto to override President Trump's veto of the $740 billion defense funding bill and then head home for the new year. I'm going to object the bill. I'm going to object until we vote on legislation to provide a $2,000 direct payment to the working class. Those were the words of Senator Bernie Sanders. A reporter stated that 2 House Democrats, both Dan Lipinski and Kurt Schrader, they both voted against the $2,000 stimulus checks for the American people, going against Chuck Schumer, who stated that all Democratic representatives will be voting for the $2,000 stimulus checks. The bill now proceeds to the Senate, where Senator Chuck Schumer will bring it up to the table for unanimous consent tomorrow. Republicans are expected to object the bill, like I said, but it is unclear what will happen after that as of right now. Some Republicans, such as Senator Marco Rubio, will be promoting support for the bill tonight. Most likely, it will fail to get unanimous consent, as it will be objected by the Republicans in the Senate. So it will go to the formal vote to be passed onwards. Currently, the House has shifted over now that they have passed the $2,000 stimulus bill modification. The House is now voting against President Trump's veto to the national defense spending bill. Keep in mind that the $600 stimulus checks are guaranteed, right? Those are the ones that are going to be dispensed to the American people shortly within this week, hopefully, or by latest next week, at least the first wave. But we are right now looking out for the modification of the second stimulus package for $2,000 stimulus checks. That's what we're talking about right now. $600 stimulus checks are already guaranteed. Hopefully we can start to see the direct deposit as soon as sometime by Wednesday or Thursday this week, if not mid next week. So keep in mind, this modification of the $2,000 stimulus checks, even if it does get passed, it will not hold up the $600 stimulus checks in any manner. Senator Nancy Pelosi stated that the President of the United States put this forth as something that he wants to see. I hope that the view will be shared by the Republicans in the Senate. Senator Chuck Schumer stated that the president talking is not enough. He must act, get on the phone, and get to those Republicans in the Senate to support the $2,000 stimulus checks. The bill that was just passed in the House of Representatives was $2,000 for adults and also $2,000 for dependents and also $2,000 for adult dependents. So all sorts of dependents in the way the bill is currently written. Hopefully you guys all learned something new and enjoyed the video. I thank you all for your continued support. I do appreciate it tremendously. Make sure to drop a like down below. It does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on those post notifications so that way you're aware of when I do upload my next video. Comment down below. Till next time. Peace.